I broke something. I maybe fixed it. Why? Just finished the workout, still out of breath. Was a good workout. This could be a typical workout for me, but I didn't do this just for fun. I mean, I do it to enjoy it, but there is some educational purposes in here, yeah. So, about the bends, I will get to that in a couple of seconds. But first, something I didn't show you in quite a while. Here's the tip. Stuff. I gotta tell this. This impact weight protein, you know this, right? 1 kilogram. I was like, let's try it out. Natural chocolate flavor. Chocolate. This flavor is insane. I've tried it out a lot. I know if it's trying out then anymore, but I was like, let's get it. In my opinion, it's just like you're taking some chocolate. I mean, it makes you shake. I don't know how much better, but at least this, at least this. No, but for real, this one tastes amazing. And some of you know, look at the channel name, Browney. Some of you know that my favorite flavor is Browney, and that is, I don't know. Natural chocolate makes a good second, or maybe even first. You know what? Tell me in the comments what your favorite flavor is. Tell me your favorite flavor and one that suggested the most. I will maybe try out. If you like chocolate, take one with chocolate or the Browney one. That's my suggestion. Where do I get this stuff? My protein, it's in the description below. You can get some discount and stuff like that. Click on the, just buy some shit if you need it. I'm a rapper. So I got 2 food related things, and the second thing is this. Instant oats. And again, chocolate smooth flavor. Don't judge me please, I like chocolate. And now you're probably like, what is this? I was really interested too, and it's instant oats, and you probably can guess it a little bit, but I'm explaining. People that do not gain easily, listen. Here are the nutrition facts. Per 100 grams, 354 calories, 55 grams of carbs, 8.2 fat, and as you can see here, almost 10 grams of protein. If you want to gain weight, you need to get your carbs in. You need to get your carbohydrates in, and if you get some fats, fats are really good for you. So don't be a bitch to fats. Some fats aren't, but these are. And the 10 grams of protein, that's nice. In short, this one is great for gaining weight. You can get this for like $5 on the store, just check it out yourself. $5 for 1 kilogram, and you can get up to 5 kilograms, and you will last like a shit ton of days, a lot. For a couple of bucks, also with the discount codes, so it's less, My protein itself has sometimes some discounts too, so 30% discount. Use that, and we're still friends if you not use my code, but use the link. Third item. You have seen this one in my previous video. If you haven't, I highly suggest you check it out. How to do your first pull-up. If you haven't seen it, make sure to check it out, because it will make my day better, and it will make your day better. It was the red shirt, red/black thing. Amazing shirt. Another thing I got was this thing. This is, I will showcase it for you. You need a shirt under this, but you know what? No. Gains? I know, I think it looks dope. But, item number 5. This. Can you see it? Jumping rope. The Luke skipping rope. Basically a skipping rope. You know what? You will see this in my equipment video. Highly suggested. In the comments, calm down. It will come. That was all I got. Thank you, my protein. Yeah. About the I'm sick video. If you haven't seen it, you can watch it, you know, or not, you know, just it sort of explains what I have. And you know, it's if you think about the YouTuber making a video about I'm sick, then you think he's dying. So I'm sorry if you thought that. What? I'm sorry, I'm not dying. Short, I'm doing better. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the comments. I've tried some of the things. I read all your comments, so please don't think, you know, this guy's not replying to me, because you know, it was just better for me to just stay away some sort of the screen. Didn't really work out because I was still making videos, editing and stuff every single day pretty much. I'm doing better, not like it's going a little better. That's I will keep you guys updated on this. You deserve it, because you're viewers, and some of you are now worried about me, and I really appreciate that. It sort of shows that we're a community, and I really appreciate you checking out every single video of my carrying about me and everything. You know, it means a lot, and it sounds like I'm stuttering it. I do not do that in Dutch, and I try not to in English. I'm just, you know, I will keep you guys updated somewhere this week. You know. Okay. Thank you for all the support. Enough with that. Let's make a shake. Low fat milk. Low fat milk is the best you can get, you know. Low fat milk, you know. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. Which band is right for you? If you go to the rubber banded site in the description below, you will find this thing. It will say which band is right for me. I get this question, you know, it's hard to find, you know. If you see a lot of bands, like they have a shit ton of options. If you see all these bands, you're like, which ones should I get? And I get a lot of questions about it, so I thought, you know what, I'll explain it. And you guys asked me in the previous video for the pull-up, so I thought, you know, it's a sort of a follow-up. Training with bands is really beneficial. It's good for a lot of movements, getting to know the movement, and a lot more. I guess you're interested in using bands or training with bands because, well, you clicked on the video. Like I said, they have a lot of bands, but we're gonna look at the most important bands, the most beneficial bands, so let's get right into it. I suggest checking out the website in the description below. You know, just click it, you don't have to buy it. It's pretty good price for every single band. I mean, I think you could get a band for like 10 bucks. Food's ready. Second cat. But alright, I suggest you check out the website in the description below after this video. Just check out the website. You don't need to buy anything. Just check it out if you think you're interested. And I'll explain which band is good for you. Wind. The most important colors they have, as in resistant bands, going from easy to heavier, or depends on how you get it, you know. If you get a heavy one for pull-ups, you know, it makes it easier. From less resistance to more resistance. Starting with a red one, the next one is black. The next one is purple, and after that you get some green ones. The first thing we're going to look at is a motion you need help with. The best example is the pull-up. You know, it's hard to do a pull-up at first. You know what? You need some resistance to get you up, so it's not really it's helping you. To get over the bar or do the full motion, you need to look at your body weight. So for example, if you're skinny, you do not really need a heavy one. You need a less heavier one than the green one, the purple one, for example. And if your weight is up there, then you know, you need a heavy one. So looking at a motion like the pull-up, if you weigh 140 pounds or less, you need the black one or the red one. I weigh way up there, but I've tried them both, and people I know, like such as my brother, my little brother, he weighs around that. I would suggest getting the black one because you can use with a lot of motions too, you know, such as the front lever and back lever. If you're interested in doing that, then I would suggest you getting the black one. And you know, the best thing about this website, Rubber Bandits, they have a lot of packages. You know, you can get the red band and the black band in one package. You can also add the purple one or get rid of the red one. You can play around with that, and you can also add a pull-up bar. If you do not have a pull-up bar yet, I would highly suggest you check that out because, I mean, was and still is my most important equipment that I ever got. You know, it was the door pull-up bar. It was, everything changed, you know. You build a lot of more muscle with that. You can build a lot of kind of muscles with that. You know, I really suggest you check that out and check out the package with bands. So get the pull-up bar with some bands, and that's what I suggest. If you weigh 140 pounds to 250 pounds, it suggests here that you get the purple one or the black one. You know, the black one is from around 140 pounds and the purple one is 250 pounds. So, you know, that's a lot. You need to keep in mind you're not using the bands just for pull-ups, because a lot of you suggested the next video should be how to do the muscle up. And if you want to do the muscle up, I would suggest you get the package with the purple and the black one. If you do those both, you can do pull-ups, you can build up to pull-ups. If you can do a pull-up even close to it, you can start off with the purple one and get to the black one. You can also do a muscle up with the purple one if you have the proper technique, because my mistake was technique at first, and I think if I would have used heavier bands in the beginning, I would have get it a lot faster, because it really helps not having to focus on the strength but more on the technique. And that's what you do when you use a band, because you or do not have the strength yet, or you just, you know, bands are amazing. Going up to 250 pounds to 300 pounds, you know, you get a green one with a black one. And you know, if you want to go higher, you can combine those two. You can also get the green one with the purple one, and you can go over 200 pounds. And you know, some people who want to get in shape and are above 300 pounds, you know, those want to do, you can do pull-ups too. Alright, yeah. Alright, I just ate, I'm back. Second thing we're gonna look at. You know, you're doing your exercise and movements such as the push-ups go really easy and way too easy, and you want to add some resistance. Bands are great for adding resistance. They are better, in my opinion, than weights, because bands make sure that you get resistance in every point of the movement. So if you're doing a push-up, in every single step, every single phase, pushing up, going down, holding that position there is resistance, because something is pulling you down. Weights also do this too, but I think bands do a better job and are, you know, that you can take a band everywhere. You can use this when you're alone, you know, getting a weight up on your back while you're doing a push-up. You know, when you're alone, it's pretty hard. And I showed you in the beginning of this video while I was doing the workout. Got around my back, got down, and did push-ups, and you know, you're dead after. If you think you can do proper push-ups, you know, do the black or the purple one, and you will die at 15 reps. How much resistance does each band add? There's a really small band, that's the orange one. This one will add 15 pounds. The red one will add 35 pounds. The black one 50 pounds. The purple one 80 pounds. And the green one will add 120 pounds. Some of you are beginners, and when you're doing push-ups, you know, this will be hard in the beginning. So do not use a resistance band when you're doing those. But when they're getting easy, I would again suggest you going to the red one or the black one. So to finish off and answer the question, which bands are good for me, I would suggest the red one and the black one at least. And then even if you can, add the purple one. And if you do not have a pull-up bar, add the pull-up bar too, because it's an important piece of equipment, and you will thank me later, because your gains are killing it then. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe if you're new. You know, 100k this year, before the end of 2017, the beginning of 2018. According to Social Blade, we're gonna hit that in a couple of 100 days, 200, 300 days. We can do it. Thank you so much for the support lately. Again, comment below what is your favorite flavor of protein powder, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.